coming up in today's episode. Hello and welcome to the episode. Today we're playing as Russia and I'm going to be having a spin in the KV-122 heavy tank supported by the Tu-2S in the air with my favourite loadout of 3 Fab 1000 bombs. Enjoy. Okay, so you join us for our first match and all we've got is desert and sand as far as the eyes can see. So before we get into any fighting, let's talk about my plan here. So I'm in the KV-122, which hits incredibly hard with its 122mm gun. But it's not fast and it doesn't reload quickly. In fact, the reload is incredibly slow. So you've got to be very, very careful with your shot selection and make it count. And that means positioning matters more than aggression early on in the game. So we'll take a shot. There we go. We've got a track. Oh no, we haven't got a track. We've got a hit, so our ranging's on, but we've got to be careful here. We'll angle and we'll let the armour of this tank help us and do the work. So we'll use this small dune in front of us to our advantage, see if it offers us any cover. I think our good friend here is doing the same, using the dune. We don't want to get too bogged down because we are going to be quite expert. There we go. Someone else has got him, very helpful for us. And we got a kill assist, even though technically we didn't really do any damage to him, but we'll take it. Right, we shall carry on. Now, usually on this map, I will head to this cluster of rocks in the middle, which offers us some protection. However, and there we go, we've got someone coming out into the open. As I was saying, by going out into the open to try and sprint to those rocks in a rather slow tank, it leaves us exposed. And more often than not, it does end up with me getting destroyed. However, for the first push, I'm not going to rush the cap. Oh, there we go. We've been hit and we've lost the barrel. We'll try and mark. I think it was a panther. Yeah, there we go. So we will now head towards these cluster of rocks, like we said before, get some cover. But yeah, guys, I'm not rushing the cap. I want to get into a position where I can cover likely enemy routes and take shots from medium to long range, and that's where this gun really shines. As long as your ranging is on, you lead the shots and you time them well, you can pretty much one-shot most tanks. Okay, our barrel is fixed, we are back in the game. Now, I think I mentioned earlier, I like to try and cut off enemy routes. Now, we know they're going to be heading to the A cap, and as you can see from the mini-map, most enemies have spawned from the right-hand side of their spawn points. So, if we head up this way, to the left of these rocks, it means we can almost snipe into the routes they're going to take from the spawn to get to the A cap. But we've got to be wary of this spawn on the left. And as we've seen already, it's not totally abandoned. We've had 2 or 3 enemies coming out. So once we've made contact and I've got a feel for the enemy lineup, I'll come to a decision as to whether we're going to hold this angle or fall back and play more. Oh, here we go. I think we've got an M4 coming. There we go. Look at that. Straight through the upper front plate. No problem at all. This shell really works. Get the shot placement right and you're laughing. If only the engine was as good. So here we are. We're slowly getting there, guys. I appreciate it takes a bit of time to get this heavy beast into position, but once you're there, trust me, it's incredible. So we should shortly have line of sight into the main route from their spawn towards the A cap. And here we go. We've got a VK. We hit the turret. This thing's going up. There we go. No worries at all. Now that thing, it's identical to a panther, but it's a lot faster. And just think of a panther made out of paper. Talk of a panther, we've got one here, flying towards A. However, our reload, which is in excess of 20 seconds, is really hampering us here. I don't think we're going to get this, no, before he goes behind the building. No problem, he's scouted. We do have this, however. I thought I'd got that one, but it seems our teammates got the M55 by a split second. Oh well, we shall carry on. So, there we go. The panther from before has been taken out, which means our right flank is fairly clear. So we can stick our nose out and have a look who's going to come flying across here and who we can pick off. So we'll range, we're just shy of 400 there, which means we're set up and we won't waste any time in trying to get our shot ready. So I can see some movement. Here we go. Boom. That Panzer IV is no more, and this just shows the beauty of good positioning. They didn't even see us coming. Now I can hear the engines of aircraft. I imagine at some point we will have an aircraft with a pretty hefty bomb coming for us. But before then, let's see what damage we can inflict. Okay, who have we got coming here? Swedish, I think. We know the range roughly. There we go, yep, Swedish. Straight through the huge turret. And he is no more. Okay, someone spotted us. It was only a matter of time. We'll try and get them spotted. Now we know they're about 360 because they're in line with the Panzer IV. And here we go, we've got a Tiger as well, 2 Tigers. Look, spoiled for choice. However, we're still reloading. We'll take this Tiger out. The tank firing at us is only tickling us. It's not going to do anything. There we go, into the turret. Crew's gone. Here we go. Now we're into our element. So we'll hang back, we'll reload. That tank's not going anywhere. From this range, I'm pretty confident he's not going to pen us. I think we've got another Panzer IV, is it? And here we go. There we go. Bingo. But it's like I was saying, guys, this gun... Oh, not for us. This gun, if you get the range bang on, you lead your shots, you just get the shell on the tank. The shell will do the work. I can hear some engines, but we're okay. So we'll keep an eye on. There we go. I think that's a sub. Is that the Japanese AA? Oh wow. I was... that contradicts me saying that the shell does all the work. That was a pretty poor shot really, guys. If that was just a few mils lower even, we'd have another kill, but we'll wait for him to pop out. Again, from that range, he can't do any damage to us. The only sticky situation we'd have is if he got up close enough to us to take out our tracks and cannon barrel. We're just a sitting duck really. So they're starting to spawn AA now, and hold on, there we go, right into the side. Didn't stand a chance. I'm quite surprised he decided to just go straight in front of us. It's not like he didn't know we weren't there. We've already smacked him once. So we've got a few kills already. We'll sit here for a little bit longer. We've got another VK there. It's like I was saying before, guys, the VK, it's a paper panther. It's got no armour at all, so anywhere you want to hit it, you're guaranteed to at least get a critical hit and cause some serious damage. Right, we've got a PT. Yeah, I was expecting a kill there if I was honest, but we've taken his cannon breach and someone else has got it. We've got a kill assist. Some good teamwork there. So let's see. There we go. Indecision. Let's get the AA. Come on. And we're ready. Oh, just like before. Too slow to act, guys. Someone else is taking the kill before us. Fair play to them. Right, we'll start pushing up. The game's nearly over. We've got 2 or 3 enemies, I think, here. Light and medium tanks rather than AA, so we'll see if we can squeeze in another kill before the game's up. There we go, that is game. 7 kills. Okay, here we go, back in the KV-122. Much like previous games, guys, I'm going to head up the fairly centre of the map. I like to be quite central. Oh, something's just flown across us there. On this map, I'm looking at the hills because they sometimes get some of their light tanks up there and start picking people off as they head towards the caps. But nothing I can see. And here we go. First tank through the bush. A Comet, I think. Excellent, there we go. Through the lower side. Early kill for us, and we'll carry on. Now, there was someone on B, which means there's going to be at least 1 or 2 tanks around. Again, I'm conscious of these hills to the right. If there's someone on top of there, they're going to have the perfect shot on the side of this. Here we go, we've got an American. I'm going to say a jumbo, based on the size of it. Well, that was unfortunate. Probably poor shot placement by me. Maybe should have been to the left a bit and got the main part of the turret, but we shall carry on. He's not reacting to us. he's engaged with our teammates, so we can pester him a bit, and we'll try and reposition and get rid of some of this these objects, so we've got a clear line of sight. Where is he? Oh, I'm not doing well here, guys, so we'll head up these steps. He's not paying attention to us, so I'm not overly concerned. There we go. Even less concerned now. So if we head up to B, we've already capped B, and if we head to the other side, we'll have a good line of sight down into the routes they'll take from their spawn. And we've got to pray no one takes us out from the side, but from looking at the mini-map, I think we're quite secure. I'm hoping if we get a couple more kills, we can take the Tu-2 out for a spin. Friendly Panther, something going on down there, but we're never going to get there in time. Remember, this thing is a very slow beast. There we go. Get rid of their anti-air. That will serve us well later on if we get a plane out. So there's at least one enemy down here. There we go, peering over. Let's see. Not ideal. Again, too slow to react there. I should have just taken the shot. In my mind, I was conscious that this thing, with its reload, I wanted to get the shot right, but in that delay, it gave him a chance to hit us, and we lost our gunner temporarily. Here we go, M18. Let's take him. Oh, that's helpful. Teammate decided to shove us. Oh, brilliant. And that's our barrel. Right, they're all yours, mate. You carry on. We're going to head back. Not too far and try and repair. However, we've got a 40-second repair. Not very helpful of our teammate there to start shoving us out the way. However, I imagine he would have been in gunner's side ready for that M18. So partly down to me, I'd say, as well, for not giving him the space to carry on. But we'll try and get him to pay some attention and back him a bit, because he's only going to get absolutely smashed if he stays there. Every cloud and all that, quite literally, is if he dies, his body will provide us a bit of cover. But to be honest, I'm tempted to J out here, and we'll get the TU up and start getting some bombs down and really inflict some damage. Yeah, we'll J out. Here we go. Right, 2 kills. Not the most amazing performance, but it's enough to get us the Tu-2 and the 3 Fab 1000s. Right, switching over to some airtime. The Tu-2S, really like this aircraft, but this is where things can get very expensive if you do rush it. So I'm carrying 3 Fab 1000s, as I mentioned earlier, and this means I've got enough explosive power to wipe out quite a few targets, sometimes multiple in one hit, but that's only if the setup is right. So I know they're kind of getting pushed back towards their spawn, so we'll see if we've got any AA we can take out with a bomber's sight before we start diving in and taking some direct action. I'm climbing slightly here, lining up along the length of the battlefield rather than flying across it. This gives me more time to really spot those clusters of enemies and keeps me safer from the anti-air. So we'll drop one there. There we go. Bound to get someone. And we're going to dive in here and see who else we can find. And another. I'm hoping for at least 2 there. Get rid of some anti-air and then we can start ground pounding. There we go. Oh, there we go. Nice triple kill for us. That'll do nicely. Got a few high value tanks there. And let's go back in. See who else we can find. Okay, here we go. We've got one more bomb for him. There we go. Hopefully our good teammate hasn't dropped one there. And there we go. Another target destroyed. So that's 4. Right, we're looping back around now. I had considered going back to the airfield to rearm, but looking at the ticket bar, the fact we've got all 3 caps, they haven't got many players left. By the time we got back, the game will be up. So we'll see if we can spot some targets, see what we can do, and really hope for the best. We've got AA there. Oh, I had a good shot by them. Maybe we should have got back to the airfield, but that's our tail gone. Good shot by that man. Oh, he is also no more, so that works in our favour. Right, I think Surprise will come out in the Yak 3P. Now this thing is just immense. It turns quickly, it's fast, it retains energy, and the weapons on this really do pack a punch. So it is good at ground pounding, also taking out those open top vehicles, but what we're hoping for now is some aircraft. I wonder if the guy we've just been taken out by, the guy who also got destroyed, I wonder if he may be coming back in an aircraft. Well, we've got one in the distance. I'm not sure if they've seen me. They're also giving us a good helping hand by deploying some red smoke there. Not the best move, I must say. It could be a double bluff maybe. Are they baiting us? But no. Here we go. And look at that. There we go. Those rounds just shred. And interestingly, it was the chap who had shot us down when we were in the Tu-2, so an unintentional revenge kill there. But let's see if we've got any open tops we can pick apart down here. Nothing there. Not a problem, we'll do a loop back round. We're not attracting any AA fire, which is a positive. Also, you can see we've got the 3 cap points. The enemy are bleeding tickets, so it's looking like we'll win the game. But oh, who have we got here? There we go. He slipped under our radar, so to speak. But not a problem. Look at that. Didn't waste too much ammunition there. Nice and precise and nicely lined up for this. I was hoping for a kill there, but we've taken out his entire turret gunner crew there, so we'll loop back round, see if we can get a hit on some ammunition, cause him to explode, or take out any crew that he may have replaced. Where is he? There he is. There we go, we'll take that. Oh, and here we go. We've made some good progress. We've managed to not get spotted by any enemy as of yet, so we'll carry on. We've had a squad mate signaling someone up. We've got a barrel there, and that was unexpected. I thought that building was destructible. Well, one was. The one behind it clearly wasn't. We've got a Tiger making its way there. Our squad mate seems to be doing okay. There we go. He's taking him out nicely. Some good work there. So I try and get to this position early game. We can take shelter from these rocks to our right and just pick off anyone, like this tank is showing us here, who decides to progress inwards. There we go. And we're attracting fire, but the good armour of our turret is helping us there. That seems to tickle the side. I'm not too worried. I'm more worried about this tank here. So we'll get him marked. We'll slide back just a little bit to give us a bit more protection. Reloaded nearly. We'll get set up. Had a teammate beat us to it. That would have been a kill otherwise. And now let's see who got us here. Can't see, but oh, there we go. That's never good. Panzer taking us out. That thing is rather dangerous, but not a problem. We've got spawn points for a Tu-2S. So here we are, same loadout as we've been using already in other games. We've got the 3 Fab 1000s. The concern is we've got an aircraft up already, enemy aircraft, so if we can keep a low profile, see if we can at least get behind or to the side of him, inflict at least enough damage so that he leaves us alone, has to go back and repair, or best case scenario, destroy the aircraft that leaves us free to start picking off some ground targets and really helping the team. We're doing okay. We've got a couple of cap points. They haven't, so they'll be bleeding tickets. If we can keep it that way, then we'll be on to a win. Oh, bit of a glitch there. That wasn't ideal, but we're still up. So if we keep low, we've come around that mountain thing, I guess is the best way to describe it. Let's see if we can sneak up on this aircraft. So we don't want to get into a proper dogfight with this, because this man will beat us in every sense. Before we just damaged his right aileron, he had better turn than us, better climb. The thing is, if he wants to come after us whilst damaged, we've got our rear gunner we can make use of, so we'll switch round and see if we can get some hits on him and maybe it's a bit of a slow burn in terms of killing this guy. Nope, he doesn't seem that interested. Okay, we'll almost forget about him. It seems our teammate's on top of him, and we'll start trying to find some ground targets to take out with these mini nukes we've got attached to the bottom of this aircraft. These bombs are just insane. Oh, there we go. Bonus. We've got the kill. We clearly inflicted enough damage for him to go down. Okay, we've very helpfully got some teammates pointing out targets here, so we'll try and identify best ones. We've got someone marked over here. May not be the easiest. They'll be behind the terrain, behind the mounds, so we don't want to waste any bombs. There we go, he's gone anyway. Right, our squad mate needs some help. We'll see what we can do. There we go, not going to pen him. He can hold that bomb. Excellent, there we go. Bit of shrapnel damage on ourselves, but we're still airborne. Both engines are working. Not too worried there at all. Now if we loop back round, we've still got another mini nuke to use. Let's see if we can get at least one more, and I'll be a happy man. Oh, I've got PE8 coming. That's got the Fab 5000, which is not a nuke, but not far off. It's a monster of a bomb. There we go. Both bombs are out there, near to the spawn. Hey, there we go. Triple kill, that'll do. Yeah, taking out some good targets there. So, what we might do here is loop back round. We've got some decent damage to our left engine. We'll see if we can get that repaired and rearm and get back into the fight. Bit of a shameless plug in the chat there. There we go, top of the table, that's what we like to see. That triple kill's really helped us out. Oh, and a kill assist, so points keep coming. Right, before we head back, let's see if we can take out any open tops with our cannons here. Spawn protected. No. You know what, we'll risk looping back round, I think. See if we can get him. He's clearly bullying our teammates, so let's at least take out the turret crew. And then we've done a decent job, I think. And looking at the bleed rate of their tickets, it's almost pointless heading back to the airfield because we won't repair and rearm in time and get back. There we go, critical. That's good. So if we loop around now, we want a bit of a higher angle, just so we can lay some rounds down into the inside of the tank through the turret. See if we can hit some of their crew members if they've been replaced by the time we come back round, or at least hit some ammunition and get a kill that way. So a bit of a higher angle, as we said. Let's see if it's enough. There we go. Excellent, that's what we like. Right, I'm a fan of this map, and the reason is if we get set up here nice and early, we can catch people coming across here. From memory, it was about 600 in terms of range. 650, that'll do. Here we go. Oh, awesome. Nice early snipe there. We'll progress while we're reloading, I think. We've taken out one. That'll slow their advance and hopefully give us a chance to cap the point that side. Now we've got someone else. I won't be surprised if they start taking shots at me. Yeah, we should be good. And you'll often see people head down the side of the route that, the route that I was heading. They'll head down that side of the map. Oh dear, yeah, time to run away from that thing. Oh, he's dropped down. But yeah, as I was saying, people will head down that side of the map and head straight to the spawn. I like to head into the centre of the map. It's where a lot of the brawling seems to happen, so we'll try and get involved in that. Now that Panzer 470 is can inflict quite a bit of damage to us, as we saw in a previous game, so if we come across him, nice. If not, then I'm not too... Oh, here we go. We've got an American. There we go, through the turret. Excellent. Another kill for us. Early on in the game, we're on 2. That's a good start in my books. there's something behind that wall, but I'm not going to sit here and reload while it could potentially take us out if he's having a good watch. So we're reloading cover. Once we've got a shell in, we shall progress. And there we go. Can't hear anything to the right, so we should be good. I know the enemy spawns over there, so it's inevitable there'll be someone. It's not an easy shot we can take, so I'm not going to sit in the open. We'll carry on. We've got a couple of teammates down there anyway, but we know the enemy's recently captured this point over here, so there's bound to be someone. We've got no teammates on the lower side of the map, so let's see if we can get a couple more kills. That will keep me happy. Oh, brilliant. Pay attention while I'm driving. We'll have a look there. And oh, that hasn't come to plan. We are now sideways. We are now skating. Oh, this is not ideal. Oh, I thought that would have at least inflicted some damage, but no. Got a crit on their commander. Hey, it's like something out of a movie when someone jumps sideways through the air. That's us. Oh, thankfully, very kind teammate has taken him out, and we've got the assist, so more spawn points for us. And is he going to be a hero? Yes, he is. Going to help us repair too. We can get off these ramps, which was not a good idea to go up onto. Consider the lesson learned. Right, here we go. Not seen us. Bingo. There we go. Through the turret again. We've got some aircraft up. Is it friendly? No, don't think so. The only thing with this tank is the reload time. Yeah, that's a nasty one. We'll get him. There we go. That could have caused us some issues, but not anymore. Yeah, the reload on this is so long, and it's like I've said earlier in earlier games, sorry, that you've really got to be sensible with your shot placement, because you're just going to open yourself up to a whole host of troubles, especially if you've got no shell ready to fire. Right, we'll be a bit cheeky. We'll pop over this this brow, I think, see if we can have a little peek into their spawn. Oh, here we go. We've got an AA. It might be we can lob a shell over. As long as we can hit the top, we should be able to get a kill. Oh, maybe. We'll see if there's any better target here. No, nothing present, so oh, where's he gone? You know what, if we go now, it's not the end of the world. We can get a Tu-2. Here we go. Is that a duster? There we go. Like I was saying earlier, we missed a shot. Oh, there we go. I was going to J out, but at least someone's benefited from the kill, I guess. Good shot as well. Oh, and he's gone. Right. Tu-2, check we've got the bombs. Let's go. So not much longer left in this game now. You'll see we've got the 3 cap points. They're bleeding tickets, so it's going to be a matter of minutes, really. We've got an aircraft up. He seems to be involved in a bit of action. They've got a couple of AA. So I think we'll adopt the usual tactic of stay high, try and gain some altitude, then we'll jump into the bombers' sights and put at least one bomb near to where their AA are, and then that should give us free rein to get a lot closer to the action. So here we go, we'll get lined up. What we don't want to do is kill our teammate there, so yeah, we'll hold off because we just want to kill him. Oh, look at that, everyone we look at starts to die, so here we go. There we go. That's one kill. We did drop 2 bombs, however, that wasn't intentional. We're going to have to be extra smart with this last one now. Again, not much time remaining. Let's see if we can squeeze in one more. Who have we got here? Excellent, there we go. See, these cannons work a treat. If you get the angle right, the damage they can inflict is it's pretty impressive. These open tops don't stand a chance. Clearly the interest of someone, I'm not surprised. Oh dear, we've lost half our aircraft. We're still up. Let's see if we can oh dear. There we go, that's game. Okay, and that is it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you for your ongoing support. If you enjoyed the video and the gameplay, feel free to leave a comment, like the video, and also subscribe. Any support is appreciated. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.